Okay, we are going to be doing another train sim video, train sim world. We are going to be driving a cross-country Voyager. It's a service from Penzance to Aberdeen, I believe, but we are starting at Plymouth, and we're going to drive it towards Edinburgh, I guess. Oops, sorry, I'm clicking on the buttons. Let's get the train set up. I haven't done this route before, but I know how to operate this train. Sorry, that's probably really loud for you guys. Let's open up the doors, get the headlights on if I can remember where they are. It's been a while since I've actually, oh, there we are, driven this train, so you'll just have to bear with. Obviously, again, I'm new to this route. This is my first time checking it out, so yeah, you'll have to bear with me, just like on the last train sim video. But oh, we're going to Edinburgh, not Aberdeen. Wow, this is very loud at Plymouth. But yeah, we are formed of 8 coaches today. Oh. Okay. Oh. Go. Okay, seems like we can't get inside. I wanted to check. Oh, fuck it. I actually want to check where we're calling at. Will it tell us? Tiverton Parkway, Taunton, Bristol Temple Meads, Bristol Parkway, Cheltenham Spa, Worcestershire Parkway, Birmingham New Street, Burton-On-Trent, Derby, Chesterfield, Sheffield, Wakefield Westgate, Leeds, York, Darlington, Durham, where I used to live, Newcastle, Morpeth, Berwick-Upon-Tweed, and Edinburgh. So, oh, wrong chair. Obviously, you can't drive that far in Train Sim World, but it is a real route. It is a real route indeed. But let's get this machine towards Totnes in 20 miles. It takes this train a little bit of momentum to get us going, so she's an old machine, but obviously we are a high-speed train, an express train. So yeah, we will be reaching speeds of 125 miles per hour, which obviously, as you know, is mainline speed. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm quite excited. It's going to be about an hour's long, I think. So we'll speed limit at 25, that's fine. We are going uphill as well, so we'll make sure we keep our power. Here she is. Oh, I'm speeding. Okay, I am going to be honest though, CrossCountry is probably my least favourite train operating company in the UK. I just think they're, just from my experience, they're really unreliable. They're always overcrowded. The tickets are so expensive, and the trains stink. At least the Voyager ones do. But yeah, it's definitely not my favourite train, but I thought we'd give it a spin today, give it a drive. I do apologise if you can hear my fan in the background. It is very hot in the UK at the minute, so I've got my fan on, so I do apologise if you can hear that. But yeah, so 60 is the speed limit. Well, going up to 60. Oh, I can use that. That's pretty cool. Okay, we're going downhill, so let's cut the power back. We'll be able to get up to 70 here in a minute. There we are. We'll only go to power 2, not any higher, because like I said, we're going downhill anyway. So our speed will be accelerating quite rapidly. Okay, seems like our speed's going to be dropping back down to 60, but that's okay. I don't know where we'll be able to get up to mainline speed, because again, I've not done this route before, so yeah, I have not got a clue. Haven't got a clue. But yeah, nice motorway there. I wonder what motorway that is. I have no idea. Anyway, let's do minimum brake to make sure we're down to 60 on time. Should apply a bit more because we're misjudging it by 1 mile an hour. There we are. We are still on a downhill gradient as well. So yeah, obviously with Train Sim World as well, so sort of like future content that I'll do on this game, we could do checking tickets, things like that. Right, let's get up to speed. We're going to be checking tickets on certain journeys, including this one. Things like that. I don't think you can check tickets on the Brighton to London route, the Brighton Main Line. Which is a shame because obviously I'm really familiar with that route, whereas this route obviously I'm not familiar with at all. The only time I used CrossCountry was getting from like Durham to York or Durham to Edinburgh. I haven't really used CrossCountry. I mean, actually, to be fair, there's one time I went to Stratford-upon-Avon and I got a CrossCountry train from Durham to Birmingham New Street, and then obviously I had to walk to Birmingham Moor Street and get a train obviously from there to Stratford. But yeah, Jesus Christ, we're going uphill now. Yeah, let's stay in power 3 because we're going to lose a lot of speed here. But yeah, I've travelled with CrossCountry in first class once before. And I do not recommend it. There's nothing, there was no catering or anything, it's just a napkin over your seat. But maybe that was just that one odd day they didn't have catering. I don't know if they do it. I know, let me just quickly jump out the cab. I know in here I can see like microwaves and things. Why is this door open? So I'm assuming they do catering, but yeah, I guess I was just unlucky when I travelled first class with them, but never again, that's for sure. I'll stick to LNER and Transpennine when I'm in the northeast. Okay, so the speed limit will be dropping shortly, but that is okay because we are 2.4% uphill gradient, which doesn't sound strong, but that is very strong. Like, I'm in full power at the minute and we are gaining no speed whatsoever. Yeah, a 2% gradient is a lot for trains in general. Okay, let's just idle. Then we should come down to 60. Might need to, yeah, we'll apply a little bit of brake because our gradient's fixed itself. Okay, I completely misjudged that. It's okay. There we are. Like I said, I'm new to this route. I'm not, like, I've driven this locomotive before, but yeah, it's been a very long time. It's quite a nice scenery down here. Look at the sheep. Sorry. Alright, lovely. Okay, let's make sure we don't lose too much speed here. The gradient is very uneven. 1 minute we're going well downhill, next minute we're going uphill. Got around 13 miles to go until Totnes. Nice little bridge here. Sorry, I like to check the area. Very nice, wow. Oh yeah, we're formed of 8 coaches, I keep forgetting. Okay. Seems like we're holding our speed quite well in step 2 application. So I'm just having a little look around the cab. What's that signaller? Oh, look at that. It even tells you there where the next station is. That's pretty cool. There's not many signals along along this route at the minute. There's only been a couple. That's interesting. Beautiful stuff. I think my only guess is because this is a very bendy route so far. I don't actually know if we will get to 125 miles an hour, just because obviously if it's all the way like all bendy, I don't know, like does it, like, do we only get up to them speeds when we're on like actual main line, like obviously when this service joins the East Coast main line from like York and that? I don't know. Why did that signal not pop up on my radar? That's very strange. That's okay, we'll go for a nice little Sunday drive in this Voyager. Oh, I can see we're going uphill quite a bit here. God, so coming down on the other side, going into Plymouth, you probably don't need to put like have any power because it's all downhill. Why didn't you say that? Now we're going downhill. Oh, this is quite a turn, isn't it? Okay, we're coming up to a station, but obviously we do not stop here. I wonder what town this is. Oh, we're losing a lot of speed. Let's make sure we keep her around 60. Wonder what station this is. We'll have a look. Ivy Bridge. It's managed by Great Western Railway. Penzance, Penzance. Yeah, this is a service from Penzance, but obviously we're starting at Plymouth, so yeah. Penzance to Edinburgh. I swear they used to go from Penzance to Aberdeen. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure they did. Because I remember again joining at Durham, and there'd be a service from like Aberdeen to Penzance that I've been on a couple of times, but I could be it must be Edinburgh then. Unless they stopped the Aberdeen to Penzance and they shortened it Edinburgh to Penzance, I have no idea. But if one of you know, then of course let me know. I would love to know. Let's keep in step 2 actually, because we're still going uphill. And yeah, I don't want to lose too much power, too much speed. Okay, let's go for step 3, just to maintain at least 58. Wow, these see that signal was not on my radar either. What on earth? I'm gonna be quite wary when it comes to ambers then, because I don't trust it. So bendy rails. So I just wanted to just pop my head out the window. Okay, 7 miles to go until Totnes, our first stop. I don't really know when to start braking, but we don't need to brake too early because obviously we're not going at high speeds, so we'll probably start braking around 0.4 miles until the platform. I'm pretty sure the braking is actually okay on this train. Yeah. Coolio. It's got me thinking, with these signals on here, it's only a one bulb aspect sort of thing, if that makes sense. So obviously on a normal like railway signal, you have three lights. Um, Sometimes obviously a little bit more, whatever, but normally it is three lights. This one's just got the one. So how would they indicate a double yellow? I don't think they do because the signals are so far apart. So I'm assuming obviously you'll just get a single yellow and then that's it. Single yellow, red. That's what my guess is. So if I get any yellow, I'm gonna treat the next signal as a red, just to be safe. Because there's just no possible way of displaying a double yellow. So that's it. That's interesting. Anyway, we've got a lot of downhill gradient now coming into Totnes. But I can live with that. I'll just switch between idle and minimal. Like so. Okay, so we have a yellow signal there, so I'm going to treat the next one as a red. I don't know where it is though, because it's not displaying on my radar, so I'm a bit worried about that. Because apparently there's not another signal for another over 1.2 miles. So I'm not actually too sure. Oh, okay, I can see it on my radar now. Saying it's a yellow, so we should be okay. It's just cruise at the speed we're currently going. Also as well, I'm in minimal braking and this train is not slowing down because of a gradient. That is actually insane. Okay, so I can see Totnes station on the radar now. We also have a 25 mile an hour speed limit just before the station, so we need to take that into account. Just because obviously with the gradient going downhill, we just have to apply harsher braking. We've driven 22 miles so far. Okay, we can start braking now at the signal. Okay, we need to start braking early just because the gradient is very downhill, so...
We are now approaching Totnes. Please take all your belongings with you.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
That is so cool. I didn't realise there was announcements. Oh my gosh, that's so good. That is pretty sick. Okay, so here we are at Totnes, as the announcement said. I love that. That's the first time I've heard an in-train announcement on this game. That is so cool. Sorry, I'm really fascinated by that. I don't know why I'm doing heavy braking. Just do minimum. Trying to walk on the track today, lady? Oh. Okay, obviously, realistically, I would have not have opened the the doors in the first carriage. So I've just overrun, but I didn't see anyone get off in this carriage at all anyway, so it's all good, it's all good. Okay, 30 seconds until we can depart. Hopefully another announcement saying welcome on board, you know, this service to Edinburgh, and it like reads out all the calling points. That'll be pretty cool. Newton Abbot is our next calling point. Right, let's get them doors locked. Anytime today. There we are. 7.6 miles. Let's have at it.
The next station is Newton Abbot. This is a cross-country service to Edinburgh Waverley.
Pretty cool, pretty cool. That didn't sound like cross-country announcements, but that'll do. I just find that so cool how it's actually got announcements. I'll take the win, I'll take the win. Okay, so the speed limit is obviously 25 at the minute, going up to 60, then dropping to 55. Newton Abbot in 10 minutes time. Okay, we may as well just sit at 55 since the limit is dropping to that in like 20 seconds anyway. Wow, 2.7 gradient uphill. We're in power 3 and we are still losing power. That is insane. Oh my gosh. Okay, it's, God, 2.5 grade. That is actually insane. Look at it changing. It's so uneven. 2.1, 1.8, 2.5. Gosh, I'd hate to be a train driver on this route. It's keeping you on your toes. And now we're going downhill. Wow. Because the gradient is so strong downhill, minimum brake isn't enough, so I'm kind of switching between minimum brake and obviously harder braking, but it seems like it's fixed itself out a little bit, the gradient. Oh, we could go up to 60 now anyway. Honestly, I probably don't even need to add, I'm not even going to add power because we're going downhill by quite a bit. See, look at that, we're already at 60, and we didn't even add any power. Okay, we'll shortly be coming into Newton Abbot, but again, we don't need to start braking just yet. We're not going that fast. So we'll start braking about now.
We are now approaching Newton Abbot. Please take all your belongings with you.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
Awesome. Oh, finally, another AI train. It's beginning to think that we were just a ghost train. It's the only one on the route. Let's make sure we don't overrun again. There we are.
Newton Abbot. This is a cross-country service to Edinburgh Waverley. The next station is Exeter St David's.
What did that say? Random fault? What was the random fault? Don't know.
Burton-On-Trent, Darlington, Chesterfield, Sheffield, Wakefield Westgate, Leeds, York, Birmingham, Durham, Newcastle Central, Morpeth, Berwick-Upon-Tweed, and
It said we had a random fault. I don't know what it is though. I know obviously scenarios like that can happen on trains in world, but yeah, I mean I don't know what it is because everything seems fine. So we'll try and depart when it's time and make sure everything is working. Green signal. Okay, let's lock the doors and see if we can actually move, because if we can't move then God knows what the game has done to our game. It's the doors aren't locking. It's saying lock doors, but obviously I've locked doors. Okay, let's reopen them. Or not. Something's amiss here. Okay, let's just do it this way. Oh, game, why has it done it to me? Well, what am I meant to do? I mean, is the right one's locked? Oh, now I've unlocked the right doors. Let's lock them again. I don't know what that is. TMS level 3 fault. What is that? Brake fault. Can we contact the signaller? Don't know what that is, but I got an idea. Let's there was a way to restart simulation thing. How'd you do that? I don't even know. Oh, there we are. Yes. Okay, we just have to set up the train again. But still telling me to lock doors. Interesting. I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what to do. How? Oh, God. Oh. Thought that was us then. I really don't know what the game wants me to do. I mean, I did lock the doors. Okay, bear with me a second, people. I am going to Google this. Train Sim World 6 locked doors fault. Let's have a little look. If doors are permanently locked or a door fault is present when you're driving, you can usually fix it by resetting the train using manual door controls or disabling faults in the game settings. Perform a full train reset. If a door fault has caused an emergency brake lock, you must reset the entire train, move the throttle and reverse it to the neutral. If the head-up display, so the HUD, says to lock the doors but it won't shut, get out of the driver's seat and walk through the passenger carriages to check for obstructions. Well, I guess we are going for a little journey through the train. Obviously I know that door's fine. Okay, it says that one's locked. You're locked. You're locked. You're locked. You're locked. 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 Okay, let's swap to the rear 8 coaches. Come on. Oh. Saying they're all locked. Bless you, whoever sneezed. No. This one's not locked. Yay! Okay, so I found the problem. I'll probably cut that bit out of the video. But basically one of the doors was obstructed, which was why we couldn't thingy move.
Exeter St David's. This is a cross-country service to Edinburgh Waverley.
Okay, so we are currently about 6 minutes behind schedule now because of our 6-7 minutes behind. So we're not messing around basically. We need to get to Exeter St David's on time. I think this is our last stop for this route. Okay. At least we can get up to higher speeds now. We've got a 90 limit coming up, so I'm excited to. We might make up. Nah, not for 7 minutes. We won't. We're definitely going to arrive late. Because of our event that happened, but that's okay. Makes it more realistic, I guess. Faults do happen. Oh, fuck it, let's just get her up to 90. We need to make up some time. Are we by the sea? No. I thought it was by the sea then. And of course, the speed limit is going to be dropping. It's a very bendy route. I think we are by the sea, you know. I think that all over there is the sea. Yes, I know about the 80. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, so we obviously have the 60 coming up, but it seems like the speed limit's going back up to 75 anyway. Is that up here? Or is it a bridge? I don't actually know. Interesting. Ah, yeah, it's a bridge, but it looks like we've got a nice little docking area here. This is definitely not a route I'm going to revisit often, but it is a very nice route, to be fair. I'll give it that. One of the commuter trains. Yeah, it is the sea. Very nice. need to whistle now anyway. How comes? I have no idea. Oh, oops. Did not see that 60. Guys, since that fault, I'm blaming the fault. It's thrown me off guard. Wait, I just want to quickly check something. Let me just... is it on here? Yeah, look at that gradient. It's so uneven. Holy cow, yeah, that gradient is so uneven. So all these stations are like the commuter ones, I'm assuming. Let me just see where we are now. Dawlish. I don't know if there's any point going back up to 75 because the speed limit literally drops to 60 in a minute anyway. Do 70 just because obviously we are behind schedule. That was perfect. Oh wow, look at that. It's like a fun fair. That is so cool. Wicked. Sorry, I found that so fascinating. Okay. Oh wow, look at the sea. This is the most beautiful part of the route. Gosh, I need to start paying attention. It's the gradient, it's so uneven. nice little cars. Oh, we got up to 100 in a minute. Okay, let's get her up to 100 now. I think that's going to be the fastest we will be travelling at today. Perfect. Okay, not long until we finally arrive at Exeter St David's. Couple miles out. We'll just allow the trains coast now. Start braking. Seems like we've got a red aspect coming up shortly as well. The red aspect is actually at the end of the platform, I didn't realise. So it's all good, all good. Just cruise at 45 miles an hour.
We are now approaching Exeter St. David's. Please take all your belongings with you.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
Yeah, so about 8 minutes behind schedule because of the fault earlier, but it is what it is. One of those things that can't be helped. I just want to make sure I'm travelling below 20 as well, because we don't want the emergency brakes to trip with the red aspect in front. But here we are. Arrival at Exeter St. David's. We are a bit late, but that was nothing that we could have helped ourselves. Perfect.